Hey everybody, it's Shigesato 2, and there's some bonus episodes to go over. Some extra stuff. First of all, if we go into for some reason I felt like I was over on the final episode. I don't know, but there are some things that I like. I showed this once in chapter 1, but if you hold L and R in the English version while you're on the status and you press A, you come to here where there's all this good stuff. I'll be going over every single solitary one of them, starting from strange. So, feeling strange will result in the inability to walk straight and cause complete confusion as to what one is doing in battle. Whoops. It's a terribly bothersome condition. One smack on the head with a paper fan will bring you to your senses. Poison. HP will drop dramatically when walking around. Use an antidote to heal. The funny thing about poison that I found is that you can't actually die in the overworld while having poison, which is really weird since in Earthbound you could, and in Mother you could, but I'm not entirely sure. But since I haven't played that in a while. Crying. Crying brings the vision to blur, so it will be hard to land an attack. Using eye drops to stop those tears right up. I'm saying using instead of use. Forgetful. Everyone has a little brain fart once in a while, even when it comes to PSI. This reminder when suffering forgetfulness, and it should come back to you. Nausea. Results in a loss of appetite and makes the character unable to eat anything. Fresh herbs will restore any lost appetite. Paralysis. Numbness prevents the character from moving or acting while in combat. Anti-paralysis is effective against paralysis, of course. Sleep. Being asleep during battle is a bad thing because, well, yeah, you can't take any action. And no matter how sleepy wondering of the alarm cicada should pop one's eyes awake, wide. Always try to every turn of the road. There's worse than more crickets. It's alive. It's your friend. This won't be easy to believe at first, but it's said that deep in the earth below these islands lies an enormous sleeping dragon. It isn't the lovable Drago from the forest, and it isn't poor modified Mecha Draco either. It's the dragon from the legend, or so they say. Who? It's too easy. The masked man remains silent. On the outside, it appears to be an entertainment center for the people who work at the factory, but it seems as though it could have quite another side to it. Could. Those claws are mass-produced out of clay. To the pig masks, they are a valuable workforce that never complains. Moolah! Since Facade's arrival in Tasmally, this has been used instead of acorns. It's round and shiny, but unlike acorns, it cannot be found in the forest. Vending machines. Believe it or not, you can actually exchange money for goods by inserting money into these. You'll even buy back your unneeded items. There doesn't seem to be anyone inside them either. Happy boxes. It is said that just by putting one of these suspicious-looking boxes in the corner of a room, one can achieve happiness. By Facade's demand, Saso is forced to distribute them. Instant revitalizing devices. It seems the guys in pig masks use these when they rest. Entering the device will result in a mysterious energy that completely revitalizes the body, as if by magic. Ah, that's better. Haunted brooms. These haunted brooms are dedicated workers. Be it garbage or people, nothing escapes the sweeping wrath of the broom's power of expulsion. PSI. PSI is a mysterious and useful power that can replenish your energy or even assist you in your transportation needs. Using PSI will deplete your PP, not delete them. That'd be dumb. Noble spittoon. It definitely looks like it has some ancient and honorable origin, but when it all comes down to it, it's still a spittoon. As for what a spittoon is in the first place, I'll spare you the details. Yeah. Look that up on your own. This is one of the most important things for us humans, so let's be kind to others. If your kindness goes up, something good is bound to happen. I was actually deleted from the game, but it never got into the final production. But in like Osa Castle, the first time, like the first fight with Mr. Passion, that white mouse, like it gives you a white fuzzy feeling inside or whatever. And that is something from the kind of stat which never actually got into the game. That's just basically a thing that got removed. So it does basically absolutely nothing. These guys come to life almost every night to gather for a grave party. Just let them be, if you can help it. Rope Snake. He makes a cute pet, but he acts like a rope, so will surely be useful on your adventure. Gift boxes. It doesn't matter if there's no birthday or it's not Christmas. Think of them as a reward for your adventure, and graciously accept them. Sometimes, though, the present is only a guise. Usher Castle. No one knows when this was old. No one knows when this is old. Mysterious. No one knows when this is old. No one knows when this is old. No one knows when this old mysterious castle was built. Once it's said to have served here many years ago. Fleas. This blood-sucking fleas will cause a lot of trouble when the overwhelming itchiness results in the loss of a turn, or the inability to concentrate on using PSI. Use a shot of flea spray to exterminate these pests. Magic butterfly. Softly touching the wings will miraculously result in a sensation of comfort that revitalizes the spirit. 4 times the speed. Wow, that's just the same as the airship in Final Fantasy. Okay. Wow. That's the name for the sorcerers who have shut themselves off from the world and hidden themselves away to live in the forest. In a way, these men are more ladylike than ladies are. There is no need to worry about a cover charge. Mad gypsies are weird. Maybe. Maybe not. Goofy looking flying machines, the pigmasks. Goofy looking flying machines the pigmasks rode in on. Let's just call them pork saucers. Wall staples. Only lucky can nail these wall staples into certain walls. The staples become footholds that allow everyone to climb to places previously thought to be inaccessible. Once the wall staples are set, they last forever. Dragos, herbivores that live in the forest. They have calm and friendly dispositions. Lucas and Klaus have played in the forest with the Dragos since they were very young. Pig masks, a suspicious group that wears masks resembling pigs. They appear to be plotting something bad. Battle. Coming in contact with an enemy will initiate a battle. Attack is for physical attacks. Use guard to protect yourself. PSI and goods are also effective against some enemies. Use escape if you don't think you'll make it. Sometimes it's just better to retreat. If your luck is good, there are times you can pull off an extremely powerful blow, like a liberating tennis smash. Defense. A higher defense will decrease the amount of damage taken from an enemy attack. Defense may also be displayed as DEF. Intelligence. If the player is able to use PSI, a higher IQ will increase its effectiveness. Very interesting, I never actually knew that. Oh. I'm talking with Little Sparrow that'll teach you street smarts and tell all about the things he has heard and seen on his travels around the world. His big ego is the only fly in his ointment. A higher offense will increase the amount of damage dealt to the enemy. Offense may be displayed as off. Equip. Enemies in armor only serve the purpose if worn properly. Be sure to check here to see if a new item needs to be equipped. Goods. Here you can check the items you're holding. You can hold up to 20 types of items. Speed. As speed increases, the character will be able to act before the enemy does. Speed is displayed as SPD. Needle locations. There are 7 needles in all. The belly button needle is in Osa Castle. The heart needle is in Murasaki Forest near the factory. The left-handed needle is located on Snowcap Mountain, far to the northeast. The right-hand needle is located in the crater of the volcano to the far east of the highway. The right foot needle is located on Tain Island south of Tasmeli. The left foot needle is in Temple of Chupioi on Mount Oriander. And the last needle, no one knows where it is. Too bad. But we kind of do, since it's right up there to the right, and then the left up place. Drago Fang. This is the Drago Fang that was stuck in Noah's chest. Map. Press the R button. Sleep. You want to take a break, but there's no nearby save point. This is when the sleep function proves useful. To enter sleep mode, press start and choose the sleep icon on the far left. On the far right. To return from sleep mode, push select and L and R buttons simultaneously. Save frogs. These green frogs will keep track of your adventure for you. They're very thoughtful creatures. Item guy. This is the guy who will take care of any excess items for you. You know, the guy who lives in the tent. You can take a rest. No, the guy who lives in the tent. You can take a rest. What? Wow. You can take a rest in there? Wow. What you're reading right now. This is the memo. The history of things you've experienced are automatically recorded here as you go along. Be sure to check in it once in a while. You might just learn something new. Note that this memo wasn't accessible in the Japanese version. The translation team made it accessible because it's so neat. Because this is a beta menu, many of the things mentioned here did not make it into the final version of the game. Yeah, so like the kinda stat, for example. Key items. Key items are located in here, so they aren't accidentally thrown away or sold. We take great pride in this thoughtful decision. Status. In the status window, you can see your condition, goods, equipment, etc. If several party members present, press the L and R buttons to switch between them. In the talking wind, don't hesitate to listen closely to what rumors the wind has to say. Perhaps an important hint will prove useful to your adventure is hiding within. And that's all for the memo. That took a whole of like 10 minutes. So, out of that, here's sleep. And you get to listen to the awesome music. And I've never actually really reset. Okay. Oh, well, there it goes in sleep mode. There it goes. So that was interesting. That's like the second time I've ever actually gotten out of sleep mode. Or the third time that I went in and the second time I've ever gotten out. So that's good. Oh look, the item guy. Ooh. I could have just... I had no idea he was here. That's awesome. There was an interview with Shigesato Itoi. I'll probably link it in the description. And it's basically got a whole bunch of crap about the development of this game. Like what went on during the development period. Stuff about the original version of the game. Stuff like that. So it's really cool. It's like, I don't know, 11 pages long, but it's a good read. So there's basically one more thing that I want to show, so I'm gonna just like do that. Oh, I'll end up seeing. I don't think there is though. Yeah. If there isn't, that just means all the better because it goes by faster. Oh, this is the test location right here. 1, 2. Should kill him if it's not in hard mode. Damn, it's in hard mode. Cool. That should give me a crap ton of XP because this is in hard mode. Yeah, 20, that's just quite a bit right there. Okay, now Butch is gone. So, why is Butch gone? This is what we're going to find out right now. Because the music is awesome, that's what, Facade? Magnificent Pigs? So, this is where his pigs go, and that is all for the bonus episode. So goodbye, everyone.